everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Speak Easy English. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Tommy. Today, we have a special challenge for you. If you know all 21 words in this episode, your English vocabulary is in the top 2 percentile worldwide.
That's right. We'll start with some medium difficulty words, then work our way up to advanced and expert level vocabulary.
For each word, we'll give you 3 possible definitions, and you'll have 3 seconds to guess the correct one. Then, we'll explain the meaning with an example sentence.
Are you ready for the challenge? Let's get started.
Word number 1, asset.
Is an asset something challenging, something foolish, or something valuable?
An asset is something valuable or useful. Example, her strong communication skills are a valuable asset in the workplace.
Word number 2, vibrant.
Does vibrant mean dull, energetic, or painful?
If something is vibrant, it's full of energy, life, or color.
For example, the festival was full of vibrant costumes and lively music.
Word number 3, refute.
Does refute mean to prove something wrong, to avoid something bad, or to update something new?
To refute means to prove that something is false or incorrect. For example, the scientist refuted the claim with new research evidence.
Word number 4, hierarchy.
Is a hierarchy an elevated platform, a ranking system, or a random group?
A hierarchy is a system where people or things are ranked by status. For example, in the corporate hierarchy, executives have the highest authority.
Word number 5, scrutinize.
Does scrutinize mean to glance at something briefly, to avoid looking at something, or to examine something closely?
To scrutinize something is to examine it closely or critically. For example, the lawyer scrutinized the contract before signing it.
That was round 1. How are you doing so far?
If you're learning English and want to improve your vocabulary daily, try using a word journal. Write down new words and use them in your conversations.
Absolutely. Now let's move on to round 2, where the words get more challenging.
Word number 6, resilient.
Does resilient mean secretly depressed, able to recover quickly, or born to great privilege?
If someone is resilient, they can recover quickly from setbacks. For example, despite losing his job, he remained resilient and started his own business.
Word number 7, evoke.
Does evoke mean to remove something poisonous, to distract someone, or to bring something to mind?
Exactly. To evoke means to bring a memory, feeling, or image to mind. For example, the old song evoked memories of her childhood summers.
Word number 8, mitigate.
Does mitigate mean to make less severe, to strengthen defenses, or to complain at length?
To mitigate means to reduce the severity of something. For example, wearing a seatbelt mitigates the risk of injury in a car accident.
Word number 9, enigma.
Is an enigma a ruse, a mystery, or a conflict?
An enigma is a mystery, something difficult to understand. For example, the cause of the strange lights in the sky remains an enigma.
Word number 10, sycophant.
Is a sycophant a critic, an observer, a flatterer, or a rebel?
A sycophant flatters others to gain favor. For example, the celebrity's assistant was a sycophant, always agreeing with her to stay in her good graces.
Word number 11, disseminate.
Does disseminate mean to breed livestock, to spread information, to oppose authority, or to obscure facts?
To disseminate means to spread information widely. For example, the professor disseminated his findings at an international conference.
Word number 12, obstreperous.
Does obstreperous mean timid and reserved, loud and unruly, crafty and cunning, or kind and generous?
Someone obstreperous is loud, and difficult to manage. For example, the children became obstreperous after eating too much candy.
Word number 13, vicissitude.
Is a vicissitude a consistent pattern, a trivial detail, a firm belief, or an unexpected change?
A vicissitude is a change in circumstances that occurs by chance. For example, she faced the vicissitudes of life with patience and optimism.
Word number 14, arduous.
Does arduous mean lucrative, difficult, or fulfilling?
It means difficult, something that requires a lot of effort. For example, climbing the mountain was an arduous task, but the view was breathtaking.
Another example, studying for the final exam was an arduous process, but she passed with flying colors.
Word number 15, sycophant.
Is a sycophant a critic, an observer, a flatterer, or a rebel?
A sycophant is a flatterer, someone who praises others to gain favor. For example, the king was surrounded by sycophants who only told him what he wanted to hear.
Another example, she didn't trust him. He seemed like a sycophant who only complimented the boss to get a promotion.
Word number 16, sordid.
Does sordid mean morally corrupt, sickeningly sweet, unreasonably demanding, or staunchly unyielding?
It means morally corrupt or dishonorable. For example, the tabloids exposed all the sordid details of the politician's scandal.
Another example, he had a sordid past that he preferred not to talk about.
Word 17, disseminate.
Does disseminate mean to breed livestock, spread information, oppose authority, or obscure facts?
It means to spread information widely. For example, the organization worked to disseminate practical health advice across rural areas.
Another example, social media makes it easy to disseminate both real and false information.
Word 18, obstreperous.
Does obstreperous mean timid and reserved, loud and unruly, crafty and cunning, or kind and generous?
It means loud and difficult to control. For example, the teacher struggled to calm the obstreperous children during the fire drill.
Another example, the obstreperous crowd refused to leave the concert even after security asked them to.
Word 20, apocryphal.
Does apocryphal mean of doubtful authenticity, easily understood, universally accepted, or related to the ancients?
It means of doubtful authenticity even if widely believed. For example, the story of George Washington and the cherry tree is almost certainly apocryphal.
Another example, there are many apocryphal tales about secret tunnels under the city, but no real evidence.
Word 21, encomium.
Is an encomium a formal literary critique, a humorous anecdote, an expression of high praise, or a means of embalming?
It's an expression of high praise, often in speech or writing. For example, the governor's encomium honored first responders for their bravery during recent wildfires.
Another example, at the award ceremony, the director delivered an encomium celebrating the team's hard work. Congratulations, you've just expanded your vocabulary with 21 powerful words. Learning new words is like unlocking new doors. It gives you more ways to express yourself and understand the world around you.
That's right. And remember, mastering vocabulary isn't just about memorizing words. It's about using them in real life. So challenge yourself to use these words in conversations, writing, or even just in your thoughts.
If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so we can keep bringing you more engaging and fun English lessons.
And let us know in the comments, which word was your favorite, or which one was the trickiest?
Thanks for learning with us today. Keep practicing, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next episode of Speak Easy English.
Take care and happy learning!